Hello and welcome back to Grace English with myself Anna and Interclub. I'm here to give you live feedback about the Colon Method UK. But first, write in the comments below, how are you doing? Alright, so let's get back to my first review. I had my birthday party on the 30th of January this year. I'm already 30 years old. I have been studying English for 25 years and I'm still excited about what an enormous language it is. I came to the Interclub language school right after my graduation in 2021 and I'm still passionate about the Colon method. I'd like to share my point of view. I have passed a lot of different courses in my hometown Vinica, then in Kiev, different speaking clubs, but everything was in vain. As I'm an auditory learner, I adore audiobooks and of course I have listened to lots of courses such as English with Ilona Davidova, A.J. Hogue, Business Fundamentals, etc. I try to watch most films with British voice acting because I prefer received pronunciation rather than American. So I was rather happy when I found audio materials for the Colon Method ebooks as well. I must admit that only due to the Colon Method I understood the present perfect tense. It was the most strange and odd tense for me. But if you also have some difficulties with present perfect, practicing the 5th and 6th stage colon for kids will be your best decision to solve that kind of problem. As for me, I had been working in various IT companies for more than 7 years as user experience designer and project manager. That is why I used to work remotely. But sometimes it's annoying to speak with interfaces of your laptop and you need to see real people. Therefore, I decided to be an English teacher. And I was happy on the way to the English school while watching the people around me in the streets, in transport, near the supermarkets, etc. To tell the truth, I hate routine work, but in the Interclub I have had different tasks almost every 2 weeks. So it never becomes boring for me. I have already passed all kids stages from 1st to 6th stage together with my students, and 7 out of 12 adult stages. Frankly speaking, remote learning isn't convenient for both 1st stage colon for kids and 1st adult level. Because you must walk in your room showing different objects like this doll for half of the lesson time. Or you need to have a nice interior, good camera or AirPods so that you can move freely. How advanced learners like me, it's really one of the best methodologies which helps you to begin speaking very fast and grammatically correct, because you start to realize English grammar through speaking. And for the IT learners, online lessons are rather convenient because there is no need to waste your time on the road. So I must conclude that every person has to set their own goal for learning English. For example, if you want to travel, you need to know only the basics of English and probably 4 stages or B1 for you is enough. I know a few people who have made round-trip travel without bold English. And there are a lot of countries where you can speak only using your gestures, because no one knows English and they speak other languages. So if your goal is a business, you may take an interpreter with you during the negotiations, when you need to sign a contract. But if you are an IT specialist, you must finish at least 8 stages of General English course. If you are the CEO and you need to speak personally with foreign clients, C1 for you is a must. By the way, in the 12th stage we study how to write business letters. As for me, I study English because learning is my hobby. So if you like this video, write a comment below, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. God bless you. I had my birthday party on the 30th of I must admit that only due to the colon method I understood the present. I must admit that only due to the colon method I used the present perfect tense. I understood. As for me, I had been working in various IT companies for more than 7 years. As a user experience designer, yes. To tell the truth, I hate routine work, but in the Interclub, I have had different tasks almost. To tell the truth, I hate routine work, but in the Interclub, I have had different tasks almost every 2 weeks. To tell the truth, frankly speaking, remote learning isn't convenient for both. Frankly speaking, I know a few people who have made round-trip travel without both English. And there are a lot of countries where you can speak only using your gestures, because no one knows English and they speak other languages. Перезаписуй. И еще раз. So if your goal...
Поправь.
If your goal is business, you may take an interpreter with you during